you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us. I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us. I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us. I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us. I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us.
Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome on back. Today, we're playing a new game that I got just today. It is called Greyhack. What is it about? Hacking, of course. I did already start a single player game and go through the tutorial real quick. Which wasn't much, but I had already learned things and went ahead and set up our first Wi-Fi connection. And I already know what I want to do to improve things. However, I have problems with the game already. So, like, let me just type, this is a few words. If I want to go back, I can only go back one at a time. I'm holding control. I should be backspacing and deleting entire words. That was about pizza though? Phoebe, why'd you think it was about pizza? Legitimately though, why'd you think it was about pizza? Did I not hit done? No, it says it's Greyhack. But yeah, I have some issues with this game's implementation of things, but it's only 0.9.5674 beta. It's not fully released. Like, if you were to go to terminal, there is no grep. And I can't pipe things between each other. Like, if I were to, you know, run like, netcat's not a thing. What was it again? What was your fucking first thing? Right, it was Airmon. Like Airmon, it pipes things out. Can I save the contents of Airmon to a file in the current directory called test.txt? No, I cannot. Those game sport fork bombs? Possibly? It has its own custom scripting language, I think they called a Gray Script. Aqua dropping
Player
a
128 derp. MG's Aqua has volunteered for domestication. How cute, they think it's only for 34 months.
Thank you for that, Aqua. I appreciate it. 34 months? If you don't think Aqua's been a sub for that long, look up Aqua Rule 34 for more. But yeah, I can't pipe contents in. I can't, you know, add to it. I can't pipe it into grep. Like, I can't do my commands. I know these commands and they don't work. Which is...
MG's
so
Aqua
sad.
has given the location of 25 ferals for domestication. MG's Aqua and other florets and independents organized a surprise.
Doesn't need to be at least 2 separate people in order to start a hype train. Why does Aqua get to always start one all by himself? Congratulations everyone that managed to get a sub from Aqua. I'm not reading all of those names out loud. That is too many, but I see Aesir's in there.
Zorbeltus has given the location of 5 ferals for domestication.
And Zorbeltus made sure to throw 5 more, so there was actually a hype train going on. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much, both of you. I appreciate both of you. I appreciate every single one of you. But right now, I need to specify my appreciation to Aqua and Zorbeltis for giving the location of so many other independents and ferals for domestication. I appreciate it, and they will appreciate it too in time.
MG's Aqua has given the location of 10 ferals for domestication.
Aqua gave 10 more and beat our hype train record, because I just saw that there was like a finish line, a checkered line, and it said that we were close to beating the record, and then Aqua just did it, the absolute mad Chad. Aqua's not just a mad lad, Aqua's a mad Chad. Good luck with Daisy, she's a particularly feisty one. Daisy, you say? Ooh woo? How feisty are we talking? Pretty sure Aqua's just mad. Aqua's absolutely deranged. That much is true. That much is true. Aqua is deranged. Heading to bed. Just dropping 30 gift subs in chat, then heading to bed. Alright, Aqua. You sleep well. I appreciate it. I always do. You always think I just appreciate the money. It's not that. I appreciate your presence, whether it's lurking or for 5 minutes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and yes, I will hydrate and stretch.
I knew you would come. You must feel as I do the connection between us.
Aqua finally coming after the 30 gift subs. Really showing off that findom, huh? Alright, stretch. Isn't it 40? Did I math wrong? 35? It was 35. Yeah, but Zorb, you gave 5. Findom sounds like being donned by a mermaid. No, it's financial. Technically, it's getting off on someone else controlling your money? I said 30? Yeah, I said 30. I should have been saying 35. To everyone that got a gift sub from Aqua, make sure to thank Aqua. If you got him, Zorbeltis, thank Zorbeltis. Make sure to thank each other. You should all thank each other in a big pile. Just gather all together in a pile, of a writhing pile of bodies, and just thank each other profusely.
B1G_DJ has given the location of 5 ferals for domestication.
And DJ paying it forward by throwing out 5 more. Double it and give it to the next person. You know, fair enough, DJ. How the fuck do you Findom on Twitch? Can't people do shit? It's like nuts. I mean, I feel like it's a stretch, but the best you could do on Twitch is to give money to the streamers and then get off on that yourself. I don't think that qualifies as Findom, but that's the best you can do. Yeah, thank you for the 5 more, DJ. Y'all make me stop actually playing the game. I mean, I could sit here and just, yap at y'all about it. That's just regular simping? No. It's not just regular simping, Molly. It's advanced simping. It's advanced simping. And Zoe skitters in. Hello, Zoe. You little brain puddle, you. Chat's got us going up on a hype train here at level 8. Chat, the timer, chat. We're under 40 seconds. Come on, chat. But no, seriously, I appreciate it all. Chat the timers everywhere. Listen, Zoe, I also watch Oshio. So, yes. And I know you were here, and I can say it here, and you at least will get the reference, if not a few others. And that's how I operate. I turn everything into memes and reference it, and then I wonder why people don't get my esoteric references when we both experienced the same thing. That's how it works for me. But yeah, thank you all. That was a great Florette party you all just hosted. We brought in so many new Florettes. The gritty goose. That goose hitting the gritty. Do you like raccoon? The raccoon pop is decent, yeah. And it looks like, you know, the raccoon pop was made by an actual person, not an AI, which is, you know, good stuff. Lisa, you gonna see Zoe tomorrow? What? Oh, well. Oh, by the way, in this game, I have given my account the name of Digitalis, as I have mentioned in my Discord. Zorbeltus knows who that is. Some of y'all might know who that is. For all intents and purposes, it is me right now. You do too, Zoe. Ayy. Good. Wellness check mentioned. Exactly. Y'all are all such good pedals for doing your reading. And for knowing that. Y'all are all good little pedals. Proper names character, so you wouldn't have unless she reminded you of it earlier. I'm gonna be real. I couldn't remember if Digitalis was her name or screen name, so I had to double check. You know, Digitalis was name and Network Roots was her screen name. So, you know. I did have to get the Network Roots. Alright, so we have access to a network. So, the next recommendation is to make an email account. So, you know, search on G-Search for email. Mail services. Do you not have an email account? Do you live in the past? Look, we offer you reliable and secure mail service. Register for free now. Yes, these all seem so legitimate. Don't these just seem so legitimate? Just not multiplayer mode. Yeah, that's what I expected. Well, you gotta use one of these. Chat, which email service should we use? Should we use Ekagadatif? Equarocas? Ekakojukix? Evonavudad? Or Esivihitsu? Don't remember the main floor, it's the name of the story, Red Snake, you have the wiki up in your other screen. Dual-wielding the wiki and a story. The evolution of New Dad. That's kind of what that reads. So we have a vote for the first one. And Zorbeltus might have voted for the, Ivana Vudad. I mean, there's 2 votes. Okay, yeah, that's 2 votes. At a tie. I like how they really do all just have the same text. Lisa, you gotta change the dad one? Okay, 2 votes, both for the dad ones. No one else is voting. Prime mail service totally free. Register now. Hey, Santa, welcome on in, welcome on in. Santa, congrats. You showed up as we're, now making the email account on my single player save. How you doing, buddy? Let's just use the same one as our account name, just network roots. And let's, yeah, single player, because I wanted it to pause when I'm not existing. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a notepad. We're gonna save this as passwords.txt, because everyone should have a passwords.txt. Best lesbian dom's called Daddy after all. Nah. I don't like calling anyone that. I'm gonna be real. Working on getting your remote server started up so you can play centralized files, probably make a chat server. Noise. Alright, we have some passwords that we need to save in here. Generated by Lisa over here. Since you got a coworker friend that's joining. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Lisa, did you think I was joking? Did you think I was joking? Must be alphanumeric. Oh, looks like bottom talk. Because it was bottom talk from Lisa. That's where I got it from. I'm watching you. Already have internet connection to see the first email. Find missions similar to this one. Important to read text carefully, as any detail can be of great help. Now let's hide the tutorial for a moment. Hi. You do not know me from the Acuniquizaz.info. I'm on new users to register on remote machines like the one you are using. You may want privacy for some project you are developing, or you may want to earn some money like most people. If you're interested, I can give you access to my private server, but before that, I need you to do something for me. You can consider it a test. I need the credentials of this email address, eninga@imamoholzum.org. Belongs to Frederic Eninga. The mail client leaves a configuration file on the person's server, person's computer with the encrypted password. You will need that file to crack the password. I'll put it easy. The IP address of the victim's computer is 200.108.213.40. I have attached a program that may be useful. You may need some legitimate tools, so I recommend that you look for some shop on the net. Enter this email with the password that I need, and we will continue talking. UPS passwords like tier 3 sub didn't take. Came tier 3 ub. You would not use a text managed password instead of an open source offline encrypted password manager that we look through the source code of? Oh, I wouldn't either. But, you know, it's funny. Which, yeah, I generally don't store my passwords anywhere. I have used KeePass in the past. I mean, I save them in Firefox, I guess. Alright, we have read the email. All the tools, so other methods will have to be used to achieve it. Click the Create a New Email button. Social engineering is a more useful tool than it seems. If used well, it can make things much easier to reach your goal. In the left column, you have a list of predefined emails, each of them with a purpose. In this mission, we need to trick the system admin by pretending to be the victim, so that he gives us the access credentials of his computer. Click Login Issues. In social engineering emails, you need to use the correct information in order to trick recipients. Since the victim works in the same place as a system admin, you need to know the victim's name to impersonate him. Fortunately, in the email you received, you have the name of the victim. It is enough to use the last name. Although now the problem is that we don't know the email address of the administrator. To know this information, you can use the Whois terminal program, which by passing it a public IP address offers some basic information about the network. Store passwords, thumb drive sewn into your torso. I store them all in my brain, and for now, no one can get those. Funny game. Okay. So... Can I have a second window open? I can. Okay, so we have... Can I... Okay, just clicking it will copy it. Okay, thanks game for telling me that. Like, I saw the hand change to it, and I like that, but it seems like it'd be a link to click, not copy information, which doesn't happen on any of the other bolded information. Thanks. And I can't control V. Domain name, imamahosm.org. Administrative contact, Sybil Chua, or Qua. Probably Qua. Email address. That's the one we need. Copy. Control Shift V for terminal. What, does that work here? So it does. I mean, Shift Insert should also work, but it doesn't. Same for Control Shift C. Okay, at least it has that. But you'd think it would also be as reminder text here for accessibility purposes, but, you know, fair enough. Frederick Ininga. I mean, we can use both bits, right? Those engine works, you'll get the credentials to be able to access the machine remotely using the SSH terminal program. Keep in mind, the credentials you get now are not the ones asked for in the mission. You need to find the credentials of the victim's email account. Once inside the victim's computer, you must search through the folders to find the file with the encrypted password. Use the program attached in the email to decrypt it. Good luck! Maybe soon. This is 0.8. No, it's 0.9. It says right here. 0.9.5674 dash beta. Alright, let's just go ahead and send the social engineering email. And let's get this decipher program. I'm just gonna save it in the downloads folder. And I will investigate it. This window manager reminds you of one of the default themes of the Sun Solaris. This is 0.9, you have your DDoS and ransomware hacks. It says 0.9 down here, Santa. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, it is a terminal program. Let's open File Explorer. Oh, there's no cut and paste. Thanks. We'll just paste that in here. Preferences, you can set your own background and window colors. Oh, Pog. And let's delete here. Preferences. Streaming! It's IP addresses, URLs, bank and email address, and terminal other programs. Activate this mode if you want to stream in multiplayer to prevent viewers from seeing sensitive information that could lead to unfair attacks. Can you output contents of that file like cat decipher? I highly doubt it, but we can try. Let's go into... What was it, Ben? And we can cat literally anything. This one was a decipher. Nope. Says it's a binary file. But cat does exist here. Censored all that shit on yours. Copy paste hidden IPs by double clicking with the mouse and pressing Control Shift C or V in terminal, or Control CV for any of the program. Right click with the mouse to make a selection, selecting copy / paste context menu. Notepad code editor and CCTVs are not included in the streaming mode at the moment, and any information will be displayed without hiding. Features experimental will be improved in future updates. Good thing I am not in multiplayer mode, so I'm not going to worry about it. But good to know. Hardware cursor. Appearance. Ah. Theme. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh. Nice. I need to just run decipher document.txt. You just have a document /home called crack.txt. You just copy paste people's encrypted things into, so you're not worrying about the network getting you caught. And then run decipher on. Yeah. Half here and half on GitHub looking at all this. Trans, yeah. Trans. Desktop wallpaper. It's not actively changing it over here. The terminal background has to be black, not invisible. It's gotta be black. And the terminal text absolutely has to be green. Has to be green. That's just required. This terminal will get the update once we start using it again. What else we got down here? No, I think everything else is pretty cool. Window background, though. Let's just, yeah, make that solid. It's a struggle not to. Not to what? Oh, so many color pickers. Installation. No GPU. Got one network card. We got a stick of RAM. A hard drive and a power supply. 100-watt power supply. There's no hardware available for sale. Just like real life, for real. Actual speed, 4200 RPM. Struggle not to redeem Silly Leaf. Zorbeltis, you are such a silly little leaf, aren't you? Struggling to not redeem the good peddler redeemed so I can call you out on being such a silly little leaf? And then caving anyways. Network cards on an ISA bus. Yeah, you know. Why not, right? That means it's an old card, doesn't it? Alright, I think we're done faffing in the settings. Oh no! Ah, it's like no border. Ah, there's no snap. That's fine. Check status network and everything's incorrect. Check that your user and password is correct. Here are the credentials. Cool, so we have the credentials. So now we need to go to the terminal, and there's probably a connection thing in there. Avoid traces. Good admin usually finds specific activity while others do not see to simply ignore it. Delete your tracks once you've finished an intrusion by deleting VAR system log. DDR1 and ISA seems like a strange combo. For an industrial system, you could see it. So, I had briefly played another hacking game that you also wanted to delete your tracks. However, I was more clever about it. I just made a backup copy of the system log and, deleted the last few lines of my efforts. And then when I was done, I just replaced the system log with the new one and left. Even though it's a game, it doesn't fully matter. I still did that. Network commands. Yeah, basic FTP. FTP on over to there. Oh, we need to put in the user and password in between here. That's fine. Either way, let's just go back to our main thing here. And in fact, let's just make a directory for info. So we'll just go in there. And then we'll run the FTP command. Connecting Ninga at all that password. Start terminal not found in map. What do you mean start terminal not found in map? Oh, I don't need to run sudo, just apt-get update map. Apt-get install map. Downloading map not found in the server. Thanks? Question mark? Well, now I am not sure. SSH? Perhaps, yeah, we can give that one a shot. Swap out FTP with SSH. Oh, hey, that one worked. Dish SSH command, discover other programs, also allow you to connect remotely to a machine. Navigate through its file system, run programs, validate NSA permissions. Note you can launch visual programs through the terminal even if connected to a remote machine. For example, although you can use the SCP command to upload and download files to the remote machine, you can also do so using the UI. To do this, launch the File Explorer. Now we can open up our own file explorer, go into info, config, copy both of those files over, nothing else on the desktop. And then cd/var system log. Yeah, just /var. Cat system log. RM system log then. Permission denied. Next. Copy paste files between machines using File Explorer, dragging the icons using the context menu. We're going to copy the scanlan program onto the remote machine and run it. Show the network config, which the creature is located. Especially useful to solve the missions and know which is the victim's machine according to its local address. Data is indicating details of the missions. Keep in mind that when you scan a public address with Nmap, it may not show you all the computers on the LAN that have active services, since some computers will not have the port configured on the router and therefore will not be visible from outside. To access these computers, you will first have to access some other machine that has a port open to the outside, or gain a shell access to the router, and from there, get to the machine on the LAN. Okay, so we should copy scanlan then? Okay, I was just going to open up another. Not enough RAM to open that as well. Shame. Alright, let me close one. Nope, not enough. Not enough RAM. There we go. I freed up enough RAM. Go to the top, bin, scanlan, that's not in here. It's been user bin, scanlan. So I drop it into this file explorer over here. Alright, so IP address 0.2, gateways 0.1. This is the 0.1, so this is the gateway. Which is the victim machine. We scan with Nmap, and I'll show all the computers on the LAN that have active services. Access remote computer without authorization is very likely to attract the attention of the system admin. If it finds a machine that started the hacking, it will inform the authorities. Depending on the type of network you've accessed, administrators can be more or less permissive. A good admin usually finds suspicious activity, where others do not see it or simply ignore it. In any case, highly recommended that you delete your tracks once you finish an intrusion. To open the system log, you use a visual program, Log Viewer. To do this, open the system log file on the remote machine using the file explorer you have connected. What was var system log? Can't save, mission denied. Important to keep in mind, deletion of records is only useful when a passive trace occurs. There are two types of trace. This is an administrator can perform, active and passive. Sysadmins, like any other worker, have a work schedule. It is usually advisable to access remote machines at times when the admin is not working. Programs like Admin Monitor notify you in an automated way when an admin is present and the approximate time remaining till an active trace reaches you. It is highly recommended that you take a look at the manual in the Trace System section to know in more depth how traces work and the different ways to avoid them. For the moment, it is enough that you know this way to eliminate your trace. It is important that you remove any traces that may incriminate you in an unauthorized connection. In the current version of the game, you just have to delete any entry in the system log that is either shell obtained or file deleted, along with your IP address. If the admin monitor program warns you that admin has started an active trace against you, it is important you try to delete the indicated entries and disconnect before the end of the countdown. Do not delete the entire log, since inevitably, when you disconnect from the machine, you will create an entry in the log with your disconnection, creating the file if you had deleted it. If an admin sees a log file with only a disconnect entry, he will suspect and start the trace against you. This is all for the moment. You can close this window. Okay, well, we see a lot of things. Now, the active shell we have is here. So this is the machine we're at. Ping simulation. Show this subnet. You wanted to learn something. Y'all had a lot of conversation. I wasn't reading it. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was just letting y'all talk. We need the password for the Aninga email address. And we have the file for that. Let's open up another terminal. Nope, still not enough. Oh yeah, we can close that. Open up our new terminal. Sleek. DIY hardware and DIY drivers, but I like DIY hardware and drivers. Let's see, we had copied our stuff on over to here. We have this. We also have the bank information. But additionally, we have user bin. No, we do have something in bin here for. Yeah, we have that decipher. So cd info decipher mail.txt. Decipher mail.exe. Only what's in this current folder. Decipher. Can't find mail.exe. Well, I didn't want the exe. I wanted the txt. Plant hardware and plant drivers. We have a permission denied. So we not the admin? It makes sense we aren't the admin. It would be great if we could just, you know, remove these lines. But we apparently can't. Can I do sudo file explorer? Password. If you open the mail client back up. Incorrect password for that. You know, it doesn't actually say who I emailed anymore. To go to Outbox, but yeah, nope, it just doesn't show anymore. Cool. So we go back over here. And we sent it to that email address. Yeah, Qua. Who would be the admin? I wonder, since we have the file explorer here, user bin, these, home, Langy songs, and guest. Guest got anything? Guest got nothing. At least quantum chemistry wasn't bad as your last field of study. Say it if y'all promise not to hate us. I mean, I don't see what could be wrong. Chiro said you weren't allowed to have hatred. It's true. That's so true. Add Max is the password. Also, let's explore our tools, because we have more tools. Yes, password, reboot, RM, ping, password, and look up in the... Groups. Group add. Mission denied. Can't launch Chone either. Studied AI neural nets. Ah, I see. It's not inherently bad, at least you didn't study generative AI. Which it still, in itself, isn't inherently bad. It's just corporations shouldn't be allowed to have anything. Ain't there a shop or something? Okay, I can reply to them with AdMax. Since that was... Well done. If you want to work, you may want to visit this website. Cool. First off, though, let's decipher the bank next. No, but neural networks plus convolutional computing, which is a hobby in the 90s, makes up a lot of the generative networks. True. Corporations are people too, legally speaking. No, they're not. If they were legally people, then we'd be able to put them in jail. Or commit certain acts that are illegal to commit. But we can't do those things, so they're not people. If corporations are people, then I should have the choice to shoot them and suffer the consequences. Or go after them for their tax that they owe. Exactly, garnish the corporation's wages. corporations being people is one of the worst decisions that were ever made. One of them. Not saying it is the worst. I'm saying it's one of the worst. Y'all don't know how being rich seems to work. I do know one thing about how being rich seems to work. The French had a good way of dealing with them. They made blades really sharp. Sometimes. They got dull sometimes, so they had to be dropped twice. Pure double standard regarding corporations? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? 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 Hot dog. Oh, hot dog. Oh, we can also close that. It's not getting us anywhere. If we open this up, close the system log. Still not enough RAM. We need more RAM. What if I were to copy all of this? Page not found. Bank. None of these seem to be the right one. Do you want to spend it on pedal? Santa wants to be a VIP. Alright, let me see if I can remember how to do that. I say this every time. I say I need to remember how to do it. Like, every time. I do forget, but I also remember. Santa Satsune. Satsune. Oh, I can just slash VIP? I use the UI. Santa Sustune. Santa Sustune. Wouldn't go plus if you were a tier 1 floret. 35k shy VIP. I'll have y'all know, I can redeem VIP as much as I want. I have infinite pollen. Pseudo VIP Santa. There you go. Nom knows. So how do I get access to this guy's bank account? How do I get access to this guy's bank account? Do I need to log in with this as an email? No? Is there a bank app that I'm missing? You're reading VIP in a chat you mod like 8 times now. Very nice. Pseudo-yes, Fable 3 genocide. Oh, Fable 3. I never did get around to playing more than halfway through that game. Using search queues. I don't know. Is there a different search that I can actually use in this game? I doubt it. If I look up search, 0 results. Shame. Reliable bank. Let's go to the first one. Someone's blog. That's the only search. Bit of a gamble on the sites. This is better than Yippee. Log in. I don't know if this will work, but to heck, we can always try. And also, maybe if I put in the triple W, can't connect port 80 not found. Search queue started with the synthetic smarts too lately. Yeah. It annoys me just so much. Here's an account number, and here's the password. Haha, hot dog. What if I use the full thing? Oh, hey, that works. Cool. 180 bucks on the water bill? 192 bucks on the electricity? 190 bucks on a shop purchase? Query Alfred. Yeah, you gotta memorize where things were. You don't look them up. Another 170 unknown shop purchase? And then just withdrawing funds at 250? Oh man. I don't even know if I have an account. Can I open the second browser tab? I can't. Can I now? I can! Cool. Let's register at this place. Choose a password. Yeah, I bet. We don't need this one anymore. In fact, we can just disconnect. I say we can disconnect, but we still have the permission error with the one thing. We can't delete our tracks, but whatever. Whatever. We're not gonna care. We're not gonna care. Let's clean this up and use the second password provided by Lisa. Okay, now we have this, which, you know, I will just also stick in here. Would I actually do this in-game? No, I would save it on my own notepad. Self-referential sycophant is the non-infringing variant of Metacrawler. I didn't know that this lo-fi I have in the background is going to have Sayonara in there. Luke's Cunes. That's how we're saving it. Cool. Okay. So now we can go over here and we can send that on over. We were this dash this dot that money transfer. Yay! Woo! We made money! Legal services being carried out from our services. Oh no. Oh no! Metacrawler being a meta search engine, meaning where the search engine alternatives popping up now. Hmm. Oh no, we have performed illegal actions. We still have the money, so that's fine. Search for shop. Best computer store. Scan remote IPs. Display the user accounts. Servers and a wallet. Manage the wallet in text mode to be used from the terminal. It's free. It says it's to be used in the terminal, so I suppose it goes in bin here. Stonks. Yes, give me the stonks. I need the stonks. Rex Necker. In Tacht Abort. Antaig Southwest. Schlandy Taco Inn. Oh yeah, it's the taco. It's a 10,000 RPM hard drive. Quality 5 out of 10. I mean, it's extremely fast compared to everything else listed up here. It's really cheap, but it's half quality. Download more RAM? Yes. You can invest in companies use hacks to benefit or harm a company to affect stocks. That's called insider trading. Would that be insider trading? Which they buy out the stocks majority come out here. Nice. Would that technically, legally, be insider trading on top of just hacking in general? Like, it's not insider trading, but you're using non-public knowledge. It's sabotage? Ah, that's fair. You got me there, you got me there. Ah. Here we go. We only have $100, so we can't really get a whole lot. Ooh, GPUs. Some of these prices are better than real life, for real, for real. Here's our RAM we could download more of. 2 gig stick. What is our current specs? Generic memory, size 128 megabytes. Okay. So I mean, yeah, a DDR2 stick, 2 gig? That'd be pretty good. Would we be able to just slop it in there? It is quality 1 out of 10. It's not very good quality stick. Yeah, but can I just slap DDR2 stick in a DDR1 slot, or do I actually have to get a motherboard that supports it? I have to get a motherboard that supports it? Cool. It's like 400 different illegal things, but no, it's not technically insider trading. Thank you, Molly. Downloading RAM's always a good idea. You did, another desperate woman in my area. I don't need to download RAM to make a bunch of desperate women in my area. I don't even know the quality of the motherboard. Motherboard. We have one KGA socket, one DDR1 RAM stick socket with max of a gig, and one PCI slot. Not even PCIe, just PCI. Everything you start with should be 5 out of 10. Okay. I like how this supports 3 CPUs. You can only have one stick of RAM at max of 4 gigs, but you can throw 3 CPUs in it. Number of coupons you can also use to purchase this item. Oh. Coupons? We got coupons, guys. We can use 5 of them to get this really decent MOBA. You can also get this one. It'll take all of your coupons. And we'll have a DDR2 motherboard. But, you know, max quality. Need a KGA CPU? That's true. Current CPU is KGA. This is KGA. This one's also KGA. I mean, you know what? Yeah, might as well. Let's just get the top quality. Let's use our coupons. Hardware will be installed in the next 12 hours. Cool. That took all of our coupons. Was it a good idea? Hardware we purchased ready to be installed. Cool. DDR2 4 gig stick. Can we filter this any further? No, not really. We need DDR2. We want it to be of decent quality. We don't really have that option for decent quality. So we can go down a quality. Insufficient funds. Okay, that's fair enough. So we are basically limited to either these 2 2-gig sticks, or both. One of the games you want to play on stream might be an interesting choice. I've been waiting for someone to notice that one. It's not something I'm gonna play on stream, obviously. But I've been waiting for someone to notice. Nope, looks DDR2. That's fair. That's a network card. Aw, man. It's not even given the option for it to show me. Like, can I have the option to sell this? Undo. Okay, we're going to make some more money, I suppose. And then get a... Actually, we could... Yeah, we need different DDR2 kit. And we ain't got the money. We ain't got the money, honey. We might stream in places where it might be more appropriate. You know what I was thinking of? Looking into the terms of service and seeing how much I could get away with not showing the game on stream, but playing it anyways. And just telling you what's going on, narrating the whole thing. You know? We're at Elux. That would be fun. We have $5. Transaction with $0. Cool. From account unknown. Wouldn't be able to keep yourself at that though. It's true, a model of one platform and the game on another. I mean, I don't have the blue YouTube. The blue Twitch. Yeah, the blue Twitch. I don't have the blue Twitch. Because I don't think it'd be viable. And I don't know what all I would do on that, let's be honest. Alright, let's continue with what the game wants us to do. What if I just plop the IP address in here? Ackshop. Personal store. Buy what you want and will not ask questions. Ackshop, there are usually jobs available. Additional tools and jobs, and hackers publish their exploits. The main services and programs of a computer depend on the libraries they have installed. For example, an SSH server has libssh.so library installed in the system. These libraries usually have vulnerabilities that can be attacked to gain access to the machine. As these vulnerabilities are exploited, library developers will discover and patch them, publishing updates so that any sysadmin can patch it. Due to the nature of software development, library updates will bring new errors and vulnerabilities that users may exploit. Therefore, some versions will be safer than others. However, the latest version is not necessarily the safest. You do? Most of it will be very dark gray legal area soon for you? Oh? To search for exploits in the store, you have to select the library and the version you want to hack. After pressing search, a list will appear with the exploits published at that time. You can classify the remotes into two classes, local use and remote use. Remote exploits are those that can be run from any computer to attack the remote machine connected to the internet. This type of vulnerability is reserved for libraries of programs that have services open to the outside, such as SSH, FTP, SMTP, and SQL. As an elaborate, yeah. In the description of the exploit in the store, it is detailed what type of permissions are obtained if the exploit is executed successfully. For example, if executing an exploit gives you access to the terminal on the victim's computer, depending on the type of exploit, you will have root, guest, or common user access on the machine. The exploits of local use can only be executed from the victim's machine since they use vulnerabilities into libraries of the OS such as init.so, kernel module.so, and net.so that do not have direct access to the outside. That means that in order to successfully run a local exploit, you need to have gained access, at least as a guest, to the remote machine. Usually, this type of exploits are used to escalate privileges on the remote machine. For example, if you have access to the victim's machine, but only with the guest account, you will not be able to do much. But you can upload a local exploit to the victim's machine that gives you root privileges. And some vulnerabilities require that specific behaviors occur in the program in order to exploit it. Some exploits will need certain requirements to be met in order to run successfully. It is advisable to save some money and hire a rented server where you can do your tests and prepare the next attack in private without the danger of alerting the authorities. When you select an exploit to buy it, you have the option to download the source code or the compiled version. If you want to download the exploit source code to review and compile it yourself with a code editor, check the source code version box. If instead you want to download the exploit ready to be used in the terminal, leave the box unchecked. Libraries often have many more hidden vulnerabilities than those found in exploits published in hack shops. These vulnerabilities can be scanned with the ScanLib tool to program your own exploits. If you're interested in programming, check the scripting section in the manual for more information. That is all for now. You can close this window. The library used a reverse shell service. It is automatically included with the service installer. For 20 bucks. We don't have 20 bucks. You know how much money we have? 5. We have $5. The cipher is free. He already gave it to us. Client was the remote machine to stop working. Oh, okay, Rep 1 is the requirement, okay. Modify the information of a police record. This multiplayer could at least give me some files to run with. Oh, video streams of personalized content requests will count as prostitution. Which mean, in and of itself shouldn't be a bad thing, but of course that means it's illegal. Client wants to access their remote machine. $220? Nice. Login credentials of any user on the remote machine. Sure. The remote IP of the victim is this. It's porting the access to the correct machine behind the public IP. The victim's IP LAN is that. Okay. Let's go and check the whois. Administrator contact is Alfie Tlersk. Of a Cub site. At Eugene Cub University. Welcome. Your future begins with us. Okay. Under the Swedish model, it is not illegal, but it is illegal for landlords to house that sort of activity and police to use that fact. Ah. Dumb. Alright, let's open up the mail. Create a new mail. Actually... Yeah, so we need to get in the network of this to get to that. So we need to somehow access into there. Online user. Hello, username. I am admin of blank in your workstation in blank. I carry out maintenance tasks. An error has occurred in your account. I need you to connect as soon as possible to your workstation so I can check that everything is correct. Please let me know when you're ready. So this would be good if we need to domain sniff them. Okay. That is not quite helpful for what we're wanting to do. Yeah, the victim's lane is that, so if I do who is that, it's not gonna give me anything. Error, the IP address must be public. Not actually going to know that, you know. Who would it be? There is a Tingle Hop for us to use. What was it again? I mean, we could try and look up. That's not going to give us any new additional information, I don't think. We could do it anyway, but... IP not found. Weird. Yeah, I'll just open up the manual and I'll take another look. Police websites offer assignments that may require the capture of criminals. They also have a section available to report any crime that you have discovered on your own, even if it is not reflected on the mission list. Completing police missions increases your positive karma. You can find these websites using the keyword police. Create your own crypto. Use a scripting system to configure it. Download blockchain.so. So create your own in-game crypto. Capture the flag events. That does not matter. All stores have the same catalog. Multiplayer mode, the stock is updated every month. In single player mode, the stock is updated every time you access the store. Oh, okay. So it changes every time I access this website. Interesting. Network commands. 1 month, 60 IRL hours. Yeah, this sounds about right. A remote shell. Jack the installed R shell server. The SMTP user list. Ah. Oh, I can use that. Nope, I don't have it yet, though. Yep, I don't have it. I don't have any money. But I need more money. What am I needing? Money. I mean, what I really need is to get the SMTP user list, because I think that'll let me figure out the accounts that are on this IP address. Which I could then use to social engineer the administrator to give me access to an account. So then I can complete the job. Just need the login credentials of literally any user on the machine. Also, my background music is very loud in my own ears. It's probably loud in yours. I don't know. Yeah, we have the remote IP of the victim. And we have their... And then we have to get through that to the correct machine. Do you need SMTP this early on? Getting any access? Will let you go out one folder to see usernames that people always make it their name? What ports are open. I don't know which in-game shit would let me do that. I can close these. I'll close that. With the in-map, ring the bells of awakening tomorrow. It's true. That's the plan. In-map not found. In-map not found in the server. And it's not here either. In-map from the normal stores. Well, I still don't have any money. I do have a squad potentially ready. In-map's free. I like free. Oh, hey, the SMTP. I might as well grab it. I do appreciate you letting me know, Vivi. Install an HTTP to host web pages? No. Install an SSH access server in the machine. Chat server, repo. I got the wallet. Port vulnerabilities in system libraries. Let's go ahead and grab that. Tuck away Finley Kelp more. If you can type the port so you can come back, you might be able to get a script for multiplayer, get the source. Now if you compile it in the game on your USB. Maybe. Okay. So now in map. Now what works? SSH and FTP are both open, as is the employees port. And HTTP. Yeah. Just bring me back to here. And, yeah, it's not the right LAN address. Normally, you'd use the coupons for your first scripts. Oopsie. I want to get a banging motherboard. It'll definitely a motherboard when I'm through with it. Pwomp, pwomp, pwomp. Alright, so we just grabbed a bunch of new shite to use. Exploit report. Oh, just report the vulnerabilities. Right. I don't care about reporting them. Also, this is a UI. So we need to put this in user bin. Paste. Excuse me. And then we'll delete it out of here. Drone might have a nap. Go get yourself a nap, Lisa. Take a good one. Let's check our wallet. Oh, we can log in. Okay, let's see. What can we really get around to doing? Mode exploits. Search for libraries and progress surfaces open at the outside. Right. Yeah, let's go over here to our exploits and let's see. Is there anything in employees? No. But what if, hear me out, navigate here, but then go to the employees port. Invalid target service port configured. Well, that's not quite right now, is it? It's not quite what it's wanting. Alright, let's see what vulnerabilities are in the HTTP. I mean, yeah, default. Access to the Cetera's password. 65 bucks. Any rumor? Buy the credentials with access. Sell the credentials you have discovered. $35. Take advantage of the vulnerability in HTTP to inject the new password. There are 2 port forwarding configured from the router to target computer. And any user logged into the computer. Is any of these free? 65 bucks. Didn't hear bucks at first. Hey, monkey. Monkey. SM Basic. Ripped. Zestin. Sasset. Combi Code. Mix Code. eBase. Get access to a shell. Surely there's something else I can do. Scripting. Metaxploit. Load library memory, return as metal lib. Sniffer. Don't we have a sniffer? I thought we had a sniffer. I thought we had a... I bet I suppose not. Suppose we don't have a... Returns a string with the local IP address the computer pointed to by this port. Interesting. Basics, Gray script. Ah! FizzBuzz. Prints numbers 1 through 100, but for multiples of 3s, prints fizz. Multiples of 5s, prints buzz. Multiple of 3 and 5, print FizzBuzz. For I in range 1 to n, s equals fizz times I modulo 3. If that's equal to 0, then it's, true and it keeps fizz, else it's false and doesn't have fizz. Plus buzz, which is the same thing but modulo 5. And if s is empty, then s is converting the I into a string. And you can FizzBuzz up to any number. The only clever bit is line 3, which takes advantage of a couple of GrayScript features. I mod 3 equals 0, evaluates to 1 or 0. Just uses generate fizz, buzz, and FizzBuzz. And you rewrite this line to use the same multiply by condition trick as line 3. I mean, Yes. I mean, I could probably fold it into the S and just have it print that directly. Filter, Rosetta Code task. Select certain elements from an array into a new array in a generic way. Filter, list at is even. Is even is the function of returning an x modulo 2. Okay. Become nominator maximum element. Title case. Okay, that's all pretty basic stuff. The nature of truth. Evaluate conditions true or false without explaining what that really means. Special value is null is always considered false. Null is a false. Understood. Yeah, we'd all have to, like, program our own shit up in this. But then do the things. But we currently have no money. Oh, we're currently in, what is this, Kazakhstan? I don't know. I'm not familiar with my Middle Asian countries. All I know is this is probably in Istan, because it was probably a former part of the Soviet bloc. That's all I know. Well, instead of actually doing any of those, scripts, network commands, if config, says current information about network devices, use to connect to Wi-Fi networks, list of Wi-Fi networks visible from your computer. FTP, need the user pass. Check frames, wireless interfaces, key cracking program. Used with the AirPlay. NS lookup. R shell interface, which is not installed by default. SMTP user list. Well, we do have that now. Port 25, not found. Yeah. It's not open. It's not over there. Sniffer. Use terminal busy listening for outcoming connections. Server installers, permissions and users. Do we have scanlib? We don't have scanlib. Gotta scan the libs. We also don't have scan router, do we? No. And if we were to open up the browser and go to any of the standard shops, we don't have the scan in here. Nmap, servers, wallet, stocks, exploit report. Actually, if I had source code for scan router, it gives me the source code. So, like, I can just save that in a new folder. New procs. It's full of progesterone. And which one was this? What did we open up from? Scan router? Honestly, scan router. That's source. And how do we compile shit? Like we were scan LAN. Details network we are connecting to, allowing you to see how the network is structured, as well as all IPs available on the LAN. You know what? That's fair. We do have scan LAN. Player computer, Wi-Fi connection. I'm wirelessly connected up here. Do I have these other ones? That computer and that computer? Go all the way to some phones. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me anything. Okay. Cryptin, basics. I don't want those basics. I need to know how to compile them in the end. Well, I guess if I open up code editor, load source code, save code, build code, and save binary program. Right. Let's open our file explorer back up. Turn to home, new prog, scan router.source. And we'll save that in bin as scan router. And huzzah, we now have that available here. And it needs the IP address. Connect to router at address, blah. No rules found. Well, it's also not a router. To be fair, it's also not a router. So didn't really expect anything, but hey, we just got a program because we opened the manual and we looked at it. We can't get any of these because they're UI programs. Terminal programs, permissions, and users. Security. Analyze the provided library to search for vulnerabilities. Not enough frame available to open the program. That's fine. That's fine. Give me the source code. Let's save this. What was it? Scanlib. Scan the libs. You gotta scan the libs. Scan libs. And what are we gonna scan? SSH? Missing meta exploit library. Path to the lib file. I don't know. Library. So can we scan init.so? / lib / init.so. Missing meta exploit library. Hackers turning something in the network that's turned the frickin' meme coins gay. Exactly. You get it, Santa. You get it. You feel me. You understand me. But, yeah, so we're missing the Metaxploit library itself. How can we get the Metaxploit library? It's free in the hacker shop. I like free. No, it's $20. It's $20 dues. It's $20 dues. Well, son of a bitch. Yeah, everything here costs money except for Decipher. But that's because the game already gave it to me for free. Oh, scan router's free. I already got it though. Marshall, Metaxploit, Crypto, Libershell. Yep. Yep. That's something you can get the source code. I might have bricked. No. Nah, I didn't brick up. I know what to do in the meantime. I know exactly what to do. Police. Go to official police website. Do job. Oh, we need rep 2. I can report my own crime. I mean, Santa, you can get the source code for it, I believe. Oh, no, you can't. None of these libraries offer it. Sniffer? Sniffer doesn't offer it either. I thought that said there was a check mark for me to download the source. Program the main store to let you report exploits. Yeah, but I don't know how to report those. Do I just report them randomly and get money? Yeah, see, if we go to exploits, then I can, grab things, get the source code version of them. And I think if I do buy any of these, I'll just get the source code version. Do you like plug in the holes you use? I plug every hole that I use. Metaxploit. Take advantage of vulnerability in the Metaxploit service. You inject a new password to a registered user. Should be getting source being a baby bitch about learning the programming language. You really should. Client wants access to remote machine. Access to remote machine. Access to remote machine. Yeah, let's take another job. Sure. Change some grades in the academic record. IP of the victim, LAN address with databases here. Change the note to approved, at least in physics. Not that it's another university website. Well, let's try what we've done before. Let's do an in-map. Employees, students, employees. I mean, it says those are services. I don't have any browser windows open anymore. I can't rename it, but that's fine. Yeah, see, there's no employees. Lib employees? Nope. Okay, I don't like this background anymore. It's not actually good. Go with this one. Presumably better. Presumably better. Are there any free ones? Hello? I mean, I can look on, like, probably Steam and find one someone's made. Alright, let's head on over to discussions here. Maybe guides, actually. Guides. Code snippets to back up your scripts to your real-life PC. Hackers handbooks. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. You cracking Wi-Fi nets? Yeah, sure. I don't care. Students, employees, criminals need libSQL exploits to hack. But I need some examples. Give me the things. Because I need money, game. That you learned. SQL ports IRL in this game start at 3306 by default. But no scripts are free. Auto hack. An auto hack script. Yes. Just give me. Okay. We got this, gamers. We got this. Need more RAM. There. New procs. Auto hacker. I'm a script kitty now. I'll have to replace your user? Okay, that's fair. Finally, a game you can download more RAM with. Network roots. Network roots. GitLib to SRC not found? Yeah, but how do I get those then, eh? AutoHack auto-uploads itself and a few other things that it needs. 5 libraries for code import and 9 scripts for hacking. Ooh, there's an auto cleanup too. Just the source for a library to use with import code function and scripting. AutoHack depends on this. The library for importing a library module. See, let me just see what it's got in. Get the lib. And then we put in lib here. And it is getlib.so. It still requires the meta exploit.so, it looks like. That would pose a problem. Now, wouldn't it? That may not be a problemo. Okay, it's saying this is a that, not one of these. But, I don't know how I'm supposed to make one of those. But, we'll do the get hacks. Let's just make the full suite, and then we'll wonder about things later. File Explorer, new prods, get hacks. Rename it to gethacks.src. Reopen up code editor. And get the shell type source. Boop. Shell type. Does it have Git? No, I don't think it does. What was it called again? Shell type. Okay. So now if you open up the autohacker.source. Oh right, once we then import those as .source files. That's fine. Make the new source folder. And we will copy, paste this. Rename it to just getlib. Can I open up a second one? I can. Get hacks and shell type. Rename those to just be all lowercase. And then now this should work. Auto hacker. Getlib.src not found. What do you mean it's not found? Oh. Because that. There we go. We have our auto hacker now. Even though it will likely still not work. Because we lack... What was it we lacked? There was something that wanted us to have Metaexploit. I thought, yeah, there it is. The name Metaexploit.sl. Yeah, we don't exactly have that. So I'm not sure if we can run this. Metaexploit's crucial for just about every script to crack in. Yeah. Let's see. Game Greyhack Metaexploit. Can, like, someone on the real internet just give that to me? Exploit suite, hacked in tool, someone made. Standalone. Fortunately not MP. Restart, you skip the tutorial and there's a .txt on the desktop, just gives you a Wi-Fi access. Oh, nice. Otherwise you'd email it to me. Actually let me check something. So if I go on the libraries here, I'm gonna open that. Oh, no, it's a binary file, you can't do that. If I rename it to TXT, no, it doesn't change it. Okay. Alright. You know, had to check. So what I'm seeing is that I just need to steal money from a neighbor. That's what I'm hearing. So I need to ping 192.168.1.3. Being successful. Good, we have confirmed that is indeed a thing that exists that we already know about. No open ports. Get your mom CC in the game. Exactly. Employees in SQL database. There's also HTTP. What am I sitting behind? That's a good question. One 192.168.1.2. Ijaja Kaduj Hospital. I like how absolutely syllable smashed, just consonant vowel pair smashed everything in this game is. Just start with the vowel, then alternate vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, and on a consonant. Sometimes a vowel, I guess. It's like, yep, that is the name of this place. Zsa Kajuj Hospital. Alright, so we're at a hospital, apparently. Where we are connecting a Wi-Fi to is a hospital. I'm not reading all that, Santa. I'm happy that happened, or I'm sorry for you, buddy. Yeah, I need that meta-exploit library. Gonna be your new password for real, for real. Alright, let's try again. Let's look here at this school. Let's run the who is on that. So we have an email address. So I can take that, and then I can new email login issues. And then I can go back to... I can't open it back up again. I need to open it up separately. NSIC. Emma NSIC? Is that right? Emmy, not Emma. Emmy NSIC. Can you enter into my workstation? Yep. Absolutely. No one with that name that works here. It's a student. What do you want? I have the domain. But yeah, I don't know how to go any further without getting a meta exploit on. What if I just make a new email address? Yeah, it's still going to be, you know, workstation and such. Funny game. Oh, you have to take a look at this game. Reverse shell. You can pick the file before sending it. Smartphone security. CCTV acts required. I know it was you. Deposit money in my bank account. We could just attach. You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just fucking go for it. Does it matter? I don't fucking know. Do I care? I don't even know if I care. I don't even know if I care. I don't know what you're talking about. They are on top of it. Hmm. Yeah, Santa, do you have any pointers for me at this point? To, like, basically do literally anything. I know this mission wants me to modify a record, so I need to access the student service. Not quite sure which one. But that means I need to, do SQL. Remote use, SQL, local use, environments, zero-day exploit. Every 2 months in game time, possibility to investigate a rumor will open up the exploits tab on your Hackshot page. Investigate the origin of the rumor. Team up with another player. In single mode, the full address will be provided directly. With the full IP address, gain access to another network, where the engineers who designed the libraries work. Convince one of them to grant access to the debug mode library, which could expose potential 0 days. If you connect directly to the machine, how much your action admin starts tracking you. Guys will use at least one computer to connect to the victim. If you've rented a computer, connect to it, then to the victim machine to use up bounce. Then to eliminate traces, completely delete the file from any machine you have used as a bounce. Or can also remove from the log of any bounce the entry that indicates a redirection from IP to the next bounce. Apologies. Completing hackshot missions increases negative karma, while performing police missions increases positive karma. Having negative karma is not a bad thing. In the same way, positive karma doesn't give an advantage. It is a way to know your current status as a hacker. Change your karma at any time doing missions. Exploiting the kernel router to SL. Recommend you upload the Scanlan program. Searching for a building exploit that attacks the kernel router to SL. Okay, build. File source code, path, new program. Welcome on in, Candy. We are Confusion? Doing computer crimes? No, we're too poor to do computer crimes, it seems. We are apparently too poor to commit crimes. Just like me doing. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Hey. If we look this up, you only too poor because you blew the coupons. You should have restarted. No. You know what I feel about that, Santa? You know what? You know what? We're not gonna have any RAM. How about that? We'll just sell the RAM. Let's see. Let's just see how weird up we can get. I mean, I guess I could just sell this. Enter price 100. I mean, I guess I don't know if I can actually sell it or not. Buy a full stock of hardware at a reduced price to be able to sell in stores. Not my RAM! It's not your RAM, it's the DDR2 we can't use because it can't accept more than 2 gigs in a slot. Which is annoying. We need a DDR2 2 gig stick. Too bad we don't got 53 Dolores. Too bad I ain't got the money. 'Cause I'm too poor. No, it's not going to let me sell it. Because it's not equipped, I see. If I apply the changes, you can sell this 1 RAM. Oh. Oh, I guess I closed the shop. How much does it sell for over here? No, the DDR2 4 gig quality 2, it sells for 102. So yeah, $100. That should go. But I guess the AI can't do it, so I guess we have to shut down. Restart to main menu. From the top. Start all over. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing this time. I'll buy the 2 gig stick instead. Oh yeah, I've got a proper password. It's not even a real password. It's just proper. Previous color scene's been applied. Let's fucking go. And gift.txt. Emons. Big. Nice. It's not the bear. But it'll do. It'll do. Alright, what do we want? Motherboard. We're gonna blow all the tickets on the motherboard again. Let's go. DDR3? No, that's right. We're going for a high quality. DDR1. No, we need to check a different shop. Whenever we access the shops, they change. That's what we were told. They restock whenever we look. Schrödinger's shops. It all looks the same. Alright, let's take a look at our current installation again. So, NGA socket this time. We have an NGA. $4 gig? 2 coupons. Must register a bank account in order to buy. Bank. Oh, I haven't set up the email either. Huzzah! Now I have the email. There we go. Now we have a bank. Bank fee, we need $50. And you know, a month. That should be fine. So now, can I get DDR3? That's only a gig. This goes up to 4 gigs DDR2. So let's go with that one. Alright, now let's get some DDR2 RAM. What are we looking at? 2 gig stick? We'll get 2 gig sticks. And then we'll get our meta exploit. Make sure we have that.
Sister Trashly just brought 11 independents to the domestication center. Let's see which sign up.
Trashly. Welcome on in. I appreciate you. How you doing? How was Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon? How was it? How was it? How many grails did you taint? Or how many grails did you rub your taint on? Tainted 0 grails to your great dismay. What's even the point? What is even the point? Disappointed in you. Disappointed in you. Let's go to this person's... Oh, this person. Ah. Okay. Alright, so let's get the auto hacker script. Boop. Save that in a new folder. I think there's only one Grail, you have to find it, and you're going to rub your taint all over it so hard. Or Grail your taint, you're not sure? Alright, so auto hack requires help or shell up your tills and menu. This one's by Snake. Helper, shell help. We should be able to open so many programs. Where does this expect everything to be in? In source. Ah, yeah, I knew there was one still here. Home? No, okay. User, no. Home, network roots, new folder, source. And this one was helper? Yeah, helper. Helper.source. And the next one we need is shell help. Well, let's grab shell help. Shell help. And utils and menu. Utils. And menu. Huzzah. And that should be auto hack. I mean, I suppose I should specify it. Save and compile. And that is our auto hack. So then if we... oh, we need to get our crypto that I sell as well. That's fine. We have that available. Tools. So. Grab that and toss that in our library. Cancel. We already have crypto.so. Alright. Yeah, we already have it. Gazak telling me to drink some water. I appreciate it. It's been a while. It's been a little bit. And a stretch from Homer. Thank you, thank you. Also, of course, smacked my desk there. But okay, so... we should just be able to auto-hack things. we go to user bin, cancel. I'm going to create a shortcut and toss that over here. We want to delete this, rename this just to Scanlan, and run it. Ooh. A smart fridge? Yo, we could connect to a smart fridge. Let's go. Let's hack a fridge. Yeah, give me the IP address of that fridge. Local exploit for computer, local exploit for router, and interactive mode. Interactive. Alright, so we want to probe that address. That didn't do that. Want to probe? What's another address? No. Yes. There we go. So, service, smart appliance service. Can we do a remote scan on port 1883? I don't have the password, that's the point. Auto hack. Launch remote. We need to scan it first, but we need an admin password? Is that what it's asking for? List of exports. If port val is 0, then enter LAN address. I'll try to export the router. Okay, let's go with the router first then. Let's go with that.
Here we are.
Homeward drive, announcing that you're there. You know, I never played that Kirby game, so it probably makes no sense to me to have that. Maybe I'll remove it. The SSH is open. Let's remote scan. Port 22. Enter password. I could put in my password. I don't think that's what it's looking for. Yeah. It's not what it's looking for. You was thinking that was an ominous "here we are"? You blame Trashly? I mean, that's fair though. That's fair though. Okay, well, we're kind of stuck at the point where we apparently need to get a password. The IP address must be public. Alright, well, let's just go to our hack site and get a job. Credentials needed. Well, that's what my auto hack should get me, but it's not doing it. Access to the remote machine. Login credentials of any user on the remote machine. Who is this? The administrative contact is Godwin Burlake at elelucolab.info. Yo, it's a .info site. Let's go. Oh, cool. I've put in the IP address. It's a police station. Cool. Find evidence to incriminate a suspect. Yes, we could make a report. Yeah, you see about that. Oh, this router forgot a firewall. Ooh. Right, let's go to the shop. And we can grab ourselves, you know, all of the tools. In-map, SMTP user list. I mean, SSH server would be useful, I suppose. I'll just toss it there. Manage the wallet in text mode to be used from the terminal. Docs. User bin. And the exploit report. Open a file explorer, go all the way up. User bin. Very shortcut for stocks and the exploit report. And then we'll go ahead and just get rid of those. There we are. Stocks. No currency has been found. Eleluco Lab. Company not available in the stock market. Aww. Aww. I don't exactly have a long list of companies I can look through. Well... let's see...
I knew you would come.
Trash.
You must feel as I
Thanks
do
for
the connection
thanks for
between
coming.
us.
Finally. You know what? Let's go fucking just balls out here. Hello, Burlick. I am Burlick. I can't enter my workstation. Can you give me your password? Are you kidding me? That person is me. Who are you? I am you, but from the future. Was that going to work? No, it wasn't ever going to work. But it was funny though. Tell me you're a Nigerian prince. Ah, yes, of course. That's what I should have done. Alright, yeah, let's run in map on that. We got an FTP, we got an SSH. We have some big numbered SSH and FTP, and some different SSH and FTP for different lands. Ah! 18.6. I doubt it'll work, but... Can I do this? Yeah, no, it doesn't accept ports. That's fair. That's valid. I guess. No, I suppose. Yeah, start running SMTP. Sniffer. Access private servers through back door. Who is? Yeah, but I need the name of an employee. I think that's my problem of why I can't get into anything. I can't do the whole social engineering aspect if I don't have the name. Like, all I can get is the admin's name. Like, I could open Scanlan for my own network, but I need to get onto that machine in order to do it there. And I can't just SSH, because it requires, you know, the login information. SSH John Connor. Like, I can't just connect. I mean... Probably an exploit. Probably an exploit that I can grab. Invalid version. Ugh, I have to type in the whole dang thing each time, even though it has a default value. Source code version of Ether. Yep, let's save that. And then let's use File Explorer to go in there, open it up, save it out. And it's just called Ether. Ether. And then just boop. Failed. No guest user found. Okay. 22. 563404. 563404. 5634. Oh. No guest user found. Okay. Well, that didn't help. Let's go with libsql. Access to a shell. Access file, etc. Password. Necessary to have the Decipher program installed on the computer to launch the exploit. Get a guest remote use access to the shell. There's no guest in there, probably. Access to a shell, still saying guest. Nuke, mission obtained, non-root user. Fires a root user logged in the computer. Sure, give me the source code for nuke. Thank you. I'm gonna open, it's gonna tell me command not found. That's fine. And now we'll just save the nuke. We'll call it SQL nuke. Instead of ether, run SQL nuke. And what we need... Actually, there's no SQL in this one. Never mind, we have SSH and FTP. Alright, let's look at other SSH then. There's Quake. Access to the /etc/password. Set Decipher program. Non-root user. Requires any user logged in the system. Guest user logged into the computer. Nope, there is no guest. Yeah, I can do this one. Source code. That's what I was wanting to get. Then we'll save it as SSH. User get. SSH user get. And that's what I saved it as, isn't it? Okay, I didn't actually put it in bin. Okay. SHH. Alright, you know what? That's on me. Privilege obtained from user Perth. Okay. So now let's open up our own notepad here. Let's just save this information. Popo. Actually, I believe there's all the things we needed in it. So we had 61933. Yep. We'll respond back with that. What? That's the login credentials of any user on the remote machine. What do you want? What? Ooh, chat log. Oh, it's a binary file? What if I just, like, run it? Non-executable. Damn. Police record.exe. Dieter Magier. Kidnapping, drug trafficking, kidnapping. Wow. Fyodor Verini, kidnapping, fraud. Tax evasion and exhibitionism. No, I'm not gonna modify anything. Tempting though. I'll just modify my own police record in the future. Be like, nope, I didn't do anything. Mail.txt. Well, got access to his mail now. I can toss that in my notepad. I will have to crack that as a password, though. Right, if I go into a file explorer, it'll open it up here, then I can just drag things over. Damn, I'm sick of the damn ellipse. What happened? Virus and hacks, that happened. Lost important data. I would use another operating system. Some programs that I need do not work on other OS. I do not think they'd be very different in other OS. I suggest you move read and write permissions on folders where you do not want other users to access. For example, you can use chmod-r o-rws folder path. Makes other users except you unable to read and write to that folder. Cool. Ooh. Wow, traffic cameras. Wow. Let's just make a new folder called Stuffage. Give me your bank, give me your mail. I love having this big RAM, so I can actually just open up as many things as I want. Buy our free decipher and stick it in here. We can run our own terminal. Decipher / home network routes stuffage bank. And then we'll do the same for mail. Downloads, ain't got nothing. Desktop, ain't got nothing. I mean, we completed the mission. Like, use the login credentials of a user on that machine. I mean, I suppose I could drop Scanlan in there. Hootba. I'll just save that. Can't save permission denied. Oh, well, that's a shame. Alright, let's just open up a new Notepad document where I can copy this information into, but then replace all that with Hootba and overwrite bank.txt. Now if I open it up, it's that. And then I'll do the same with the mail after I'm done deciphering it. And then we'll open another file explorer. Delete that. And go to user bin Scanlan. And we're just going to drop that over there. Run it over there. Oh no, Berleak. But okay, so the one we are looking for is at 0.6. That's 1 and 2, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Active shell? It's almost like that's the one we're connected to. Who am I? Recruits. Yeah, Iderson. Now we can open a notepad. Boop. Save that. As the new mail.txt. Log into a different email account. Perth at ellalucolab.info with Ederson password. Can't miss these offers. Think of what you mentioned, and I think we could discuss it better during the break. You just take mine at noon. Is it free around then? We make the most of it and go over it properly. But I have the login information. What do you want? Reporting access correct machine behind the public IP. Log credentials of any user on their remote machine. That doesn't tell me who or how. Yeah. feel incompetent. Who am I? Perth. Okay. Thank you. Well, we have the File Explorer still open. So we can go up here. Then there's some things here. Public downloads, nothing in there. What's this? In there. FAR system log. Permission denied. Don't worry, we'll clean up all these tabs soon. Ether gets its guest, but there's no guest. What if I get access to a root user? How do I do that? No guest. But I want root access. Nope. Looks like I can't. Can't just get root access. Perth's phone. We could try to access his phone from here. It's not a... I don't know how that would do anything for me, but you know. Who am I? Who am I? Sound of tomorrow, tomorrow. Band change the password of user account on the machine. Deleting user accounts. R parameters used. Addition. Deleting user system. Delete the folders and files. Change the password of the user. Or sudo to the root account. Shown, chmod, group. Sudo. Sniffer. You know what, we can if config. The public IP is this. Is that the same as the original one given? It is. Okay, so this is just our public gateway entrance. Again, I got you. Here's what you want. This is the requested information. Like, I don't know what else it wants. It says you still not completed the order requirements, despite me literally providing the username and password. Ah! I've been disconnected. No! Privilege obtained from Perth. Is that, like, still... I mean, I guess that's the name of the computer, not the password. So I guess I should have changed the password. Yeah, you know what? Login issues. Right after they do that, I was like, hey, I can't find my password. Can you help me, Burlick? I can't find my password. There we go. Just do that. There we go. That's $200. The problem is still in covering our tracks properly. Like, I still don't know how to do that because I can't access the file. I can't chown it because I need to drop into sudo for that, which requires the admin password. Which... I mean, I guess for that machine I have it now, but I don't know if that's actually the admin. Sounds like it. I could play around with it some more. So let's just, SSH user get, let's just SSH. Yeah, Perth at Racinger. Sudo -s. And then we'll just drop out. And then we'll turn off our network. We can't be traced. I'll just keep it turned off for the moment. It can't be traced. And now we can close everything we have open. La da dee 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 doo. Okay, we just have these two terminals. We can close this one. Let's open up our File Explorer again. If we open up our mail, we can copy that. And then copy that one. So we have that saved away. So now we go into a bank account. Bank. Log in. $35 entire dollars? Thanks. Go to random bank and log in. Yeah, it's going to give me mine. Give me all your money. Thank you. Woo! It's okay. I stole from the cops. It's fine. A Moises Howl camp report have been discovered forming an unauthorized bank transaction into their systems. They're not going to take the money away, but they're just going to have to go, no, no, no. Bad. But they can't stop me. Also, oh, it's the year 2000. I see. I see. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Let me go and relog into the heckin' email account here. Nothing new. Let's just delete these emails. And let's get another message saying we've continued to do illegal things. Because that's what we're all about here. Alright, what do we got? We got the generic memory, DDR2 and DDR1 memory. Got this MOBO. We're not gonna use this again. Somebody will give me 50 bucks for it, I'm sure. No, it's 20. Default hardware or hard to purchase coupons cannot be sold. Aww. Okay. Not like it really matters anyway. Okay. Well, I guess we just, pick up another hacking job? Do we have stats? Can I look at my stats? I can. My karma is negative 15. And I'm not level 1 yet. Modify the information of a police record. Change some grades in the academic record. Sure. Record modified belongs to Lorraine and Rose. Okay. Well, it's just in map. Alright, so I need to get a point 3. There's the students. SQL nuke at 3306. Enter new password. Anarchy. Starting tag failed. No active root user found. Who is that? Must be someone's trying to account unauthorized way. Hello admin, I am user. Work with you at company. Data library found. System information. Hello user, I am administrator blank. If your workstation at blank. It's under control. You're absolutely right. These issues are minor compared to everything we're accomplishing here at Neurobox. It's great that you always catch these details in time. Thanks to people like you, we'll stay at the forefront of innovation. If you'd like, I help by checking some parts so you can keep moving forward. Send me your debug credentials and I'll make sure everything's in order while you focus on more important things. Send it. I don't know what you're talking about. Aww. Don't know what you're talking about. Need an active root user to be logged in for me to get the access to that SSH. Oh no, to access the SQL. I suppose I can use SSH to get access first. Maybe? That's a good point. I don't even know. There's this FTP over here. Now let's see if we can nuke the employees. No active root user found. Alright, I guess I should tack in to the SSH to give me more user information. Let's do that. SSH user get of 1A3.174.135.37, and let's do it on port 22. No active root user found. This also needs an active root user. Well, that's my only ways in. Those are kind of my only ways in. Yeah, I can drop this in and then use this to auto-hack. But I need to get in there first. Which requires a root user. But how can I get a user? Alright, let's see. There's an HTTP exploit, perhaps? Prints contents, etc/password. Needs 3 port forwarding configured from the router to target computer. It does have that, so we could get the contents of etc/password. Yappy requires a guest user logged in. Rose requires a guest user logged in. Layla requires 2 port forwarding. Gets us guest. Search all bank credential files in the computer to decipher all passwords. Necessary to have the decipher program installed in the computer to launch the exploit. Expand vulnerability HTTP to inject new password to a registered user. Requires any user to be logged into the computer. Alright, I think Ginnamoon might be our best bet. Both these get us guessed. I don't know, do we have the decipher program? Oh, yeah, we do. It's the free one. Okay. So then the computer launches the exploit, and this is the computer that launches it, so that should be fine. This will end up being more useful. I didn't get the source code version. Whatever. Layla. And it's in HTTP, so we need to send it to port 80. Potential from user guest. Delivering bank password for user at your shops. At your shops. Boop. You know what? I'll keep the names, actually. I'll keep the names associated. Okay. That didn't exactly get me what I wanted, though. Actually. I guess we also gotta get Ginnamoon. Let's get the source code version. And then we'll save it. And then instead of Kalela, we're gonna get a moon. Privilege name from user, guest. And access /bin, to reach /etc folder, accessing password file. Failed. Permission denied. Ooh. Yes. Alright. So we get permissions of a non-root user, provided the guest user's logged in, which we can do from visiting the website. Just use Rose. Let's do that. Let's get Rose and browse there. Save it as Rose. then if we simply copy that, navigate to it, now we can run rows. No guest user. I'm currently connected. What do you mean? What do you mean no guest user found? Isn't that what this is? Can I run in HTTP? No. Web? Nope. I don't know how to make that connection then. Unless I'm doing this. Computer obtained with credentials from user guest. So while this is going on, no, I don't think it'll work like that. Wallet. Create a wallet. Now we can buy and sell coins! Yeah! Buy coins. Insert coin name. Woke coin. 1 woke coin. Proposed price per unit. 1. Sub-wallet user. 1. Coin woke coin does not exist. Damn. I couldn't buy coins because of woke. What's the global offers? I don't fucking know. I can't do stocks or anything either. I'm not allowed to do anything. We're just not allowed to do anything, I guess. No currency, no stocks. There's no way for us to just magic up any money. But that's also gonna be it. So, thank you all for showing up, hanging out, spending time with me, even as I was trudging through this game. I'll probably have more fun with that on my own, especially once I actually know what the heck I'm doing. Learning the minutiae of this game, how it functions. But, yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be playing some Elden Ring Night Rain. We're going to be potentially joined by Santa Satsune there in chat, and Cortez. Potentially. Some of y'all might know who Cortez is, some of y'all might not. It's fine, he's cool. Fantastic Gorgon. But, yeah. We're gonna be joining our usual Wednesday target of Samhain, a fantastic wraith. A lovely, lovely wraith. So, we're gonna need raid messages, aren't we? I still need to actually properly set it up. If you're not subscribed, you have the basic ass heart to use. If you are subscribed, though, you get this lovely raid message with our custom heart. Yeah, love it. Now again, tomorrow, the same time we always start, ish, 8 p.m. Eastern, some Elden Ring Night Rain release day. Let's go. But I hope to see you all there tomorrow. But in the meantime, please make sure to take care of yourselves, okay? Make sure to drink water, get plenty of rest, eat your food, and take any of your medicines you need to. Med check. Now go show Simon a good time. Okay, Petals? Bye-bye.